370. That's how many households the Capital Area Food Bank served in just one day last week. More than double the number of people they even expected to serve. As the federal shutdown continues, more workers and their families relying on these types of services. For some workers, handing out the meals took on a new meaning because they too remember when they were furloughed from the federal government. So what's the Maryland Food Bank up to meet this demand? Joining us now is Elise Grickow. She is from the Maryland Food Bank. Thanks for coming by.
Oh, thanks for
Always
having
good to
me.
see you. This is sort of a domino effect because yes, it affects the people, affects the organizations as well. So let's start with the organization. What does the possibility of this shutdown dragging on mean for you?
Well, it really means that more people are going to need our resources and
Yeah.
the resources of the partners that we support through food assistance. And so we've already seen an increase in the number of calls and emails directly to the food bank.
Sure. For food coming in that you're able to put back out, does that hurt that stream as well? Or are you able, things are still coming into you?
So we get food in a variety of ways. We purchase it, it's donated, and then there's also the Emergency Assistance Food Program from the government. That is fine right now.
Okay.
But as things prolong, that could be delayed.
Oh, okay. What are some of the stories you're hearing from folks that come by in need right now?
We're getting calls asking where they can find food. And so we have people available to answer those questions. You can find food on our website, meaning you can go there and search for it and find a pantry that is near your house.
Sure.
So
Is it kind of, is the chance of pushing you to the limit something that you have to discuss in meetings right now?
it is. It is something that we're trying to really support our partners. So we have about 760 partners throughout the state.
Okay.
That is how we get food to neighbors. So we want to make sure that they're prepared for an influx in need as well, so that they're stable and can help people basically.
You're so good with stats. I'll give you one that's easy because it's always on your website. For people who don't understand the number of families who are food insecure in
Yeah.
Maryland on a daily basis, say that number again because it catches me off guard.
It's 1 in 3. 1 in 3 people in Maryland are considered food insecure. And that's not just folks who are below the federal poverty line. That includes people who are working.
Yeah.
And I think that's what people don't understand is people are working trying to make ends meet.
Yeah, and this is without a government shutdown.
Yes.
This is on an everyday basis. Well, a third of your neighbors may not be able to have one of the 3 meals that we have every day.
Yeah, we're an expensive state to live in, and groceries are 30% higher now than they were in 2019. So that really is affecting people's budgets at home.
Okay, tell me about some other things you guys are doing. Pack to Give Back is a good program, and it sounds like
Yeah.
we're already thinking about the holidays.
We're in holiday mode. We are packing 25,000 boxes of food for people for the holidays. Every year we pack all the size you would find at a holiday meal into a box. It's paired with a frozen turkey, and we get those out throughout the state for folks so they can celebrate the holidays. It's a time to bring people together. It's community centric, it's relational, so it's a great event, and it's something to focus on that's joyous
Sure.
as opposed to the sad stats that we're talking about. We're here to help people, and
Yeah.
that's what this is about.
And the community can take part in this, correct? How can they be involved?
Well, they can help support our program by financial contributions, also coming in and volunteering.
Yeah.
So we would love to have people touch the mission, contribute to it, and do what they can, elevate their voices and advocate on behalf of people who are facing food insecurity.
Last time I was there's a special room you put volunteers in. You said, no, we have a whole new building for that now.
Yes, we do.
Tell me
Yes.
about volunteer services, how groups can be part of it, and what they can do now to help you out.
Yes, we have a new volunteer center that we're putting the final touches on currently, and people can go there. They can help sort food that is donated so that we can get it on the menu and out to our partners. Last year we had about 8,000 unique individuals who participated in volunteering. So it's a great way to give back. It's a great way to get your family involved, and you can either sort food, you can come to the kitchen and make meals for kids. There's a variety of ways to get involved.
And I know this is your big program for the holidays, but also for the holiday season, I know folks will want to either give or come by. Is it a good time to start doing that now, to reach out to you?
Yes, it's
Okay.
we're very busy in the holiday season,
bit.
but we do ask people, listen, come in at the holidays, but also come in throughout the year.
Okay.
Food insecurity is year round.
Okay, there'll be people who want to get in touch. What are the best ways to find you guys and reach out and say, hey, I can help?
Yeah, just go to mgfoodbank.org and ways to give, and you'll find the volunteer option, the giving, and other ways.
Okay, great. Good to see you.
Thank you,
Thanks for coming
Jason.
by.
Thank
We